doing very well today. But our guest is ready. Mr. ABL Srivastava, Director of Finance at NHPC, is with us. Mr. Srivastava, let me begin with what perhaps may not be something that you would keep a daily watch on, but if something you have investigated the steep reverses that your stock saw in the previous two trading sessions, or in fact 3-4 trading sessions. Could you find out what exactly had happened? We heard about some operator being in trouble, but what really struck your shares?
The point is, on the Friday evening, there was some reduction in the prices, and there was a major crash on the Monday morning. And the moment we saw it on the live on the TV, we tried to inquire into the matter, and also spoke to the BSE, NSE and the Sebi. We have also already requested them to inquire into the matter and give us the detailed report. And we have already requested our registrars to give me the summary of the transactions which I have held during these 2 days. The details then are, since the transactions are on T2 basis, we will be in a position to get some details today and the more details by tomorrow. And then we will come to know who are the persons who have sold the shares and who are the purchased. As per the market news, as you say, that there has been some major sale by some persons as per the newspapers and other analyst reports. Because of the margins, they had to push up their sales. We have already assured our investors that there is no change as far as the fundamentals of the company are concerned. The fundamentals of the company are as strong as they were a week before. There is nothing adverse in the budget which impacts the hydro sector. So as far as the company's investors are concerned, there is no matter of the concern. That I can reassure them once again.
Okay. Mr. Srivastava, but nothing, by way of suggestions from the BSE, NSE or Sebi, in terms of what could have gone wrong on, Monday and Friday and Monday? No idea as of now?
We have not received, nothing has been received from the BSE or NSE or Sebi as of now.
Okay. One concern, then coming back to the fundamentals.
Just a minute, you started your reply by saying that on Friday evening the prices were cut. What were you referring to? Were you referring to stock prices, or did you all announce any power prices? No,
I was referring to the stock prices.
Okay, sorry.
Because on the Friday also, there was some reduction in the loss.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Mr. Srivastava, coming back to the fundamentals then, one key concern for NHPC has been the Jammu and Kashmir state government's demand to take over some of your, J&K projects at a book value of about 1 times. Could you apprise us of the recent developments on that front?
You know that from the many years this issue has been coming up and being raised at the various forums, and the management has been telling every time that as far as NHPC is concerned, there is no issue of giving back these projects to the J&K. The Government of India, Ministry of Power have also clarified more than once that there is no question as of now of reverting these projects to the J&K government.
Okay.
Whatever the decisions is taken by the Government of India, where we will put up our interest, company's interest will be placed before the competent authority before any decision is taken. As of now, there is no issue of transfer of projects to J&K government.
There's not even a single project?
No. As of now, there is no single project which is being transferred to the J&K government or is issue under consideration of the Ministry of Power, to the best of my knowledge and in the knowledge of the company. The only thing you are aware that in respect of some of the projects, we have formed a joint venture where the NHPC is holding 49%, 49% is held by the J&K government and 2% by the PTC. In respect of some project, joint venture have been formed. There is no question of transfer of any project as of now to the J&K government.
Okay. What is the total revenue you get at all from your projects in J&K?
Roughly 28% of the total revenue comes from the J&K.
Okay. Can you give us an idea of how business has been in the 4th quarter so far, Mr. Srivastava, in terms of units sold and likely revenues for the 4th quarter?
As far as generation is concerned, the hydro generation in the country as of now is lower than 7.57% as compared to the previous year.
Okay.
As far as the NHPC is concerned, our generation as of 28th February has been 17,670 million units, which is slightly higher than the last year total generation.
Okay. You'll also have outstanding receivables from a few states like J&K, Delhi, Bihar, etc. Would you be collecting anything in March which would show up in your P&L?
As far as there are two issues. One is the dues, and another is the collection and the seeing in the profit loss. As far as the profit loss is concerned, whatever the dues are there, they have already been taken into the profit.
Okay.
But it is not on the cash basis, it is on the accrual basis. Therefore, that has already been taken into the profit loss account. The issue of the default is definitely in respect of the few states as you mentioned, and we are trying our level best to get them recovered. In respect of some of the states, we have already regulated the power.
Okay. You are planning to exit the hydroelectric exchange, the exchange itself. Will you make some money on it? When are you likely to exit that exchange?
We have decided in principle to the exit. Whether we will get money or what will be the final impact, that will be possible only when the transaction is there, whether we get some profit or a loss or whatsoever.
Okay. But you're not very sure you'll make money on it.
Let us hope for the best.
Okay. Okay. We also understand that the CERC has permitted 1% extra ROE for reservoir as well as run-of-the-river hydro projects. What kind of a benefit would that have?
This amendment in the CERC regulation has come with effect from the 1st January 2013. The total annual impact is likely to be to the tune of rupees 60 crores.
Okay.
Starting FY14?
Yes, 60 crores per annum it will be there.
Okay.
So definitely in the current quarter it will be around 15 crores.
Okay. And just another last word, could you provide us on, when are we expecting the, delays to get arrested at one of your large projects? That's the Suddent, where work has been halted since December 2011.
I am not in a position to give any definite timeline, but when the Subansiri issue will be resolved. The NHPC and the Ministry of Power are jointly trying to resolve the issue as early as possible. 2 days back also a team led by the Joint Secretary Hydro and Chairman NHPC had gone to the Guwahati to discuss the issues, but still the issues have not been finalized. Therefore, a definite timeline as on date cannot be given.
All right, sir. We'll leave it at that. Thank you, Mr. Srivastava, for joining us. We will touch base with you tomorrow to check out whether you could get any details from your registrar on what happened about that share debacle a couple of days back. Thank you very much for joining us.